Hello. Bit of a mic check here. Are we all okay? Hello. Bit of a mic check here. Are we all okay? That does sound good. Hope everyone is well. We'll be getting underway very soon. Who's Mike? G'day, Mike. How are you? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you being in the show tonight. Let's get things all set up. It's a little pre-show. Hey, Jamar, how are you? Oh, God, the follow me feature's on. Oh, hang on. See, it's going to follow me around. It's going to make people seasick, I think. Is that making people seasick? You tell me. Shed dogs are in. Shed dogs are in. Righto. That sounds good. So we got lights, camera, sound is good. Yeah, you're right, Stylesy. You like the turning. You sent a Mars bar to someone last week. So this is all right. So this is a pre-show. I haven't started yet. Finishing off me Coke, plenty of ice. Maybe as a Christmas present, we should all send Turkish delights to Robbo. He'd love that. Anyway, I've got to stop being silly. G'day, Cody. How are you, mate? All right. Share this one to the group. Oh, I hate that. I'll do it this way. It's interesting being live before the live. Oh. Robbo will be in the chat soon. As a Christmas present, he doesn't like them. No, that's annoying. That really is annoying. I'm going to turn that off. Don't you? No. All right, into the software and do that. We've only got minutes to go. Oh, good on you, Cody. Hope you're getting a decent wage, mate. I really do. Okay, camera. Virtual camera. AI tracking. No, wrong one. Turn that one off. Okay, I'm going to have to turn that down. Yep, yeah, it's behind the scenes. It's all right. Behind the scenes are all right. Cody, the postman brony. Behind the stream, yeah, Jamar. Yeah, you're right, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ, that bloody thing's back on again. Okay, AI tracking, off. Right, no AI tracking. Thank you very much. Righto, we got 1.5 minutes to go. So we're going to go over to the thumbnail. I'm going to mute myself so I don't say anything I shouldn't say. See you in about a minute. All live yet? Hey, Nightbot's in the house. Oh, hello and welcome everyone. Thursday night live from the shed. I'm your host, Mark, and I'd just like to give a shout out to the members of the channel, and that's people like Funkin' Hungry and Robbo and Dave and quite a few others that I haven't actually remembered to write down. I should have a list that I need to write down. And they support me on this journey, and so do you guys as well that are in the chat. If you do want to become a member, $1.49 a month, it's cheap, it's nothing really. For some it is, and I do appreciate the help and support that you guys give me through this crazy journey that we're all doing on here on YouTube. As to Peter's suggestion, about a new intro, yes, I probably should make a new intro. That one's probably maybe a little bit long. It's been around for a while, and a bit of a refresh is always good. Probably, you know, yeah, Bill, maybe you're right, mate. Maybe a wee bit shorter. But originally, I did that because that was way before I actually had the screen intro and this setup that I've got now. And I figured that roughly a 2.5 minute intro would give people time to click on the notification and jump in and see the live stream. That was my thinking at the time. However, because I do it on such a regular basis and we got such a good crowd in here of people that come in regularly, and there's 70 you guys watching now, which is great. Maybe it is time for a little bit shorter, and that way we get going a bit quicker. But when you think about it, it's really no different to what you hear on radio or even on TV. By the time they do their commercial or their news thing at 7:30 or 6:30 on the dot, whatever it is, and then they're 3 or 4 minutes of news and news, and then onto a couple of ads, and then into the music. So, but it's definitely something I've got to look at. But I need to do that when I've got a bit more time, when I'm not working 50 hours a week, or actually this week it's about 55 hours a week. Just been absolutely flat out. Peter needs time for the stream to settle down and catch up. Maybe drop it down to 480p or something. Ads? Are we seeing ads? Are we? Are you guys seeing ads on the stream? Because I'm not seeing it over on my side, but be interested to see if ads do come up, because that's part of the monetization. I've also got a choice. I can take a break and play ads during the break and make money that way. However, I haven't seemed to make that happen yet, so we'll see what happens. No ads. Okay, thanks, guys. Those of you who are monetized on YouTube, that is an option for you. You can. That's to do with your AdSense, and that's probably something I need to look into further. But maybe I need to get up over that 1,000 mark. I'm about 850 at the moment, so I gained a few, lost a few, but hey, who cares? This is what happens. G'day, Kerry. Thanks for being here. So we've got all the usual guys and girls in the chat. Mum and Dad's watching on the big screen. A few others are probably lurking in the background somewhere. That's all right. I don't mind the lurkers. That puts the numbers up. Yeah, you're right, Bill. You're absolutely right. I wish they could just sort it out a little bit better. It's a secret fetish. Righto, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, like I said, absolutely, Jamar, you're never lurking. That's all right, mate. I don't mind the lurkers. Lurkers can lurk. I don't mind. I really don't. It all adds to the numbers, to the algorithm. G'day, Cody, and I've said g'day to you guys before. These guys in the chat, or some of them anyway, got channels. If you want to go out and give them some love, go over their channels, have a look at their content, say hello, give them a wave, thumbs up or a thumbs down. Doesn't matter, it's still engagement. As the old saying goes, any news is good news. Bad news, good news, it's all news. And that Coke's working well. So to start the live stream off, we have the whistle. Hang on, let's go back here. This is the one I've been working on. I've been putting videos up. It's taken a bit more than what I realised. There is a couple of little things left to do. So that's just to seal this up here. There's the spring in there. And I just got to lap this valve in. Even though it does work, it works great. It sounds all right. It's quite tall. Right. It works really well, and I'm very impressed with it. So I'm going to go over the talking head, and I'll... no, I didn't quite have it set up, because when I brought it in, it just didn't look right. So we'll try it again. No. Okay. Well, I'll just play the video. We should have the audio. And I'll just, you guys should be hearing that right now. Hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, it sounds better in person. It really doesn't. It really doesn't sound that good on the audio. It is a little bit out of tune. It probably needs a bit of a tune. But that was down at the steam shed the other Sunday, around about 100 psi. Obviously, it'll be better once it's on an engine. Yeah, it's not coming out the way I wanted it. Even though when I look at it in my Photos app, it's fine. But for whatever reason, no, that's upside down. I just flipped it over. There you go. How about we go horizontal? No. Anyway, let's take it. You've had enough of that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's part of our shed at Petrie. For any new guys in... Hey, come here, come on. Shed dogs are playing up. Righto. Any of you guys who are new in the chat or watching it on the live stream back, on the pre-recorded, this is the steamroller we're working on, and you can probably hear Mrs. Shed Talk in the back chasing the dogs. They're down at the gate again, and they're also playing. Bill, I'm just having a laugh at you having a rant, mate. You know, that's pretty good. Oh, are they coming up here, are they? Here's Shed Dog 1. Righto. Let's just bring in the shed dogs. So mum's rousing on the dogs, so they've come up here to seek refuge, or one of them has anyway. I thought Mrs. Shed Talk would come up. What are you going to do? What were you doing? Hey? Were you two playing up, were you? Hey, have a look at this. Have a look at... I don't know whether you can see that or not. The amount of dog hair. Hey? The amount of dog hair off the backside here. Just comes off in layers. No wonder there's so much dog hair in the house. Here we go. Come on, give yourself a shake. Come on. Look, I'm getting handfuls of dog hair. You're leaving it all over the shed floor. It's going to get dirty. But you're dirty too. Oh, my God. Okay. Here we go. Go on, sit down. Find a spot and sit down. Sit down. Or you're going to go get some water. What? Even the dog hair. Oh, my God. I just touched you. You're molting. Obviously you are. They reckon we lose 100 hairs a day or 1,000 hairs a day. I think she loses 10,000 a day. It's everywhere. Yeah, only one. The other one's gone upstairs, probably. But anyway, there you go. Clean hands. No more dog hair. If you're allergic to dog hair or dogs, don't come to my place. Hey, and no bill just comes to me when he wants money. Who wants money? Who wants to spend money, Peter? Yeah, Mrs. Shed Dog. No, she doesn't. She might jump into the chat sometimes, but she doesn't. She's not on screen. Maybe she has been on screen before. Shed Hair Talk. That's the one. G. Yep, that's the one. So yeah, what are we going to do tonight? Well, I might just sit here and babble on all night. Not all night. And this platform, unfortunately, doesn't allow me to. As yet, it still hasn't allowed me to bring in a guest on screen, which is a bit disappointing because I'd really like that option. Now, Peter in the chat, he would point out to me that OBS is the only way to go, and I think I do have OBS, which is Open Broadcaster software. It's free, and it's very powerful, all that sort of stuff. Well, maybe I should have another one, shouldn't I? Maybe I should mix something in with it. Oh, that's right. We've used it all up. I think we've only got wine upstairs. Mrs. Shed Talk and I are we're not big drinkers at all. I'll have the occasional one, but, Yeah, she has. I'll have the occasional drink. I'm just not a big drinker, and it costs too much bloody money anyway, so I'm too much of a scabby bugger to... but I don't mind one. Yeah, she's been in chat before, Jamar. She does pop on from time to time, or maybe at the start for a little bit, then she goes watching murder mysteries, that's her thing. True life crimes and that sort of thing. It's right up her alley. She's talking about making her own YouTube channel, but we haven't done anything with that yet. It's easy to do. I mean, I got more than enough cameras and things like that. Speaking of which, I think I've lost a camera. Hang on a minute. I had another camera up there. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, that's right. I've tried to use it over there, but I can't. I haven't got a thing. Drinking is your job. Yes, Bill. Yes. If you're ever on Discord and Bill's on chat, you can see Bill sink a few, let's say. And if you've ever seen that skit from Monty Python live from the Hollywood Bowl, I think that Bill, I'll put you in. I do, Clinton. I do have one. And I watched a review of a guy on YouTube just recently. Actually, he's down G and Paul's way. He just did a review of a model boiler that a company makes, which I'll find and send to you later on, Clinton. You'll like it, and I think it's pretty good deal too. You've probably seen it because that's your thing. Steam toys, model, things, and it would be nice. I do have a miniature traction engine, a Willisco one, and I have run it on the stream here. But that was quite a while back, so I probably should do it again. Maybe I might plan that for next Thursday, and something completely different. Anyway, what I was going to do, what gonna do is, he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that. Coming up, right, you're going to hear a bit of noise. One of the things I need to do, righto, this is a boiler tube, okay? It's a hollow tube. It's a seamless hollow tube. And these go inside the boiler. And I should have prepped a bit of a diagram, actually, because I don't think I can show you one. Actually, I'll see if I can show you one. Anyway, there's a part of this that needs to be polished, and I will jump on the linisher and do that now. And I'll talk to you why we need to do this. Got to do it at both ends. Now I'm doing it on the wire wheel first. And I've got the polishing wheel here, and I'll do it on the polishing wheel. Quite dusty. I need to use my rag. This is one way of doing it, but I need to find, maybe if I do it in the lathe may not be long enough. And I really need the support, so I'll have to make up some sort of thing where I could just rest it on and spin it around like this. Anyway, you get the idea. It should be, anyway, I need to polish both ends. Another tough audience. Oh yeah, we can. Just having a look in the chat here. Drinking is fine. Drinking it, drunking is not. So Bill. Anyway, so the ends have to be polished. Therefore, when they go into the tube plate, which I'll find an example. Let me take my glove off. And let's see how we go here. Let's go to the talking head. I'll add in the browser. Browser. And I'll go over to me settings here. Is it here? Transitions, hang on. Obviously, this is a audio start. Where's browser? Transitions. User interface. Plugins, general. Hotkeys. Nope. This is not a well-organised stream, that's for sure. So let's get this a bit bigger. And like so. And let's do this. Browser. Righto. Let's go. I don't think that's going to work. Nope. Let me. Right, just quickly. Let's find some images. Oh no, that's probably. And Mrs. Shed Talk is rousing on the dogs again. Righto, so let's paste that in. Hello, here's a shed dog behind me. don't know why it does this. I really don't. So when I type in a URL, it puts something in. Right, okay. And it's not going to let me do what I want. Let's see if I can. No. No, I just cannot. Size, browser. Can't scroll up and down on this. That's the only problem. This is a real shame. Because that, let's see if I can just get the image. And I'll talk you through this. Let's see if that's going to work. And nope. No, it's not going to do it either. Damn it. Okay, let's do it another way. This browser thing's a pain in the bum. Right, let's turn that off. I'll tell you what I'll do. There's a solution. Save image. That'll do. Desktop. And we'll just add it in as an image. That'll be better. Desktop. That's the one. Here we go. Righto. Hey, we got it back into the chat. What have I missed? Righto. So what this gentleman is doing, he's actually installing boiler tubes. Now, this is a boiler. Hey, Lee from Mr. Lee G from First Floor Audio. Welcome to the chat, my man. Thank you for being here and taking your time out of your day. Hope you're well. Hope your wife's doing well. And you're going good. Hopefully, go over to Lee's channel, First Floor Audio. He does, he's getting into gaming and doing live streaming. He also does music. He's trying to get a bit of content happening, something a bit different. But go check him out. Nice fella. Bit of original music, all written by himself, or maybe with a few people in the past. But he does guitar and piano and all that sort of thing. And he likes his Jamisons. He's quite the man. So, bit of a plug for you there, G. Jump over and have a look at his channel. But getting on, this is a boiler. I'm not sure whether it's out of, yes, I can tell it's out of a locomotive. And pretty well, all locomotive boilers are roughly the same. Oh, no more, okay. No more gaming, music only again, okay. Music only. Oh, well, it's original tracks, you know, that you probably wouldn't hear anywhere else. A bit of interactive banter on the chat. Go check him out. So thanks again, Lee, for being here, mate. And we might catch you on one of your You're streaming tomorrow, Lee? Anyway, if you're streaming tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday, Friday, or maybe a Saturday, go check him out anyway. And once again, go check out these other wonderful people in the chat. They do have channels, and go have a look at their content if you got 5. And actually, a shout out to Cody, because the last video I made of the whistle repair, you were doing one of your Monday night live streams, Cody, and I flashed you up I had you on the second computer over here, and I flashed you up on the screen and gave you a bit of a shout out in that video. I don't think you're going to get any subs out of it, mate, but I gave you a shout out anyway. So tomorrow's Tuesday. That's right, Tuesday. Every day is Tuesday for Bill. It's Jamison's. That's it. Not much of a drink of it. When I do, it's Jamison's. Yeah. All right, so let's getting on. This gentleman here, he's inserting boiler tubes. That's a job that I'm going to be doing down the track. And basically, the tubes that this gentleman is putting into this boiler are identical to the ones that I have here, this one right beside me that I showed you earlier. And the process of installing them is the same. They're expanded in. In some cases, boiler tubes are welded in, but in this case, they're expanded with a tube expander. So you get this all cleaned up on the end. As I mentioned, there it is. Hello, hello. You get this all cleaned up a bit better than what you see here. And this is nicely polished and it goes into the tube sheet. Now, as you can see, that's the thing that's holding all the tubes in place. There's one at the front and there's one at the back as well. And you need to have a little bit of stick out. And then you get a tool called a tube expander, which I did mention before. And I'll see if I can lay my hands on one very quickly, which I do have. They come in various sizes. Tube expander. Here we go. Here's one I prepared earlier. I'm back. Righto, let's go full screen on this. Go live, there we go. And Shed Dog 1 is in the house. So this is a tube expander, and this is probably not the one I'll be using, but it has a tapered bar and a set of rollers. Now these rollers, they fit, go inside this tube. Yeah, this one's actually too big for this particular tube. And as you turn this here, you either get an air ratchet like he's got, or you can do it by hand. And you keep turning and this expands the tube into the tube plate. So you get a perfect seal. And that's the way it's been done for over 100 years. And actually I should find a tube expander. This must be for 2-inch or something like that. I'm not sure. It does have some numbers on it. Sungyun. Yeah, I think it's Japanese, Taiwanese, something like that. Now, tubes are still used in industry today. And it's a process that happens on a very regular basis in industry. I'll set that aside for later. It's a sleeve. Yeah, I actually thought I had a tube expander for that particular size. These particular size tubes, where's my ruler? There it is. So these ones here, okay, so they're 1.75" outside diameter. In fact, a little bit, just a little fraction bigger by the looks of it. And the inside diameter, oh, maybe the inside is supposed to be, oh, that's right. That's the other end. Here's the other end with all the dog hair on it. Yep. So the outside diameter is 1.75". The inside diameter is 1.5". And depending on how worn, I've got to clean my hands. Depending on how worn your tube plate is, will depend on how much you have to expand them. However, I should have worn my gloves for this. This makes for good entertainment, but not. However, one end of the tube is already expanded or swaged because we'll go back to our talking head here again, because on a locomotive boiler, excuse me, I'm getting a bit of reverberation there. On a locomotive boiler or steam traction engine boiler like this is a loco boiler. However, the principle's all the same. This end at the front will be slightly bigger so that you can pass the tube through into the back that goes into the firebox end where the tubes are. And I'll be showing that when it comes time to install these tubes. I'll definitely be showing that process of how it's done. Yeah, Bill, that does happen and has happened. You can find videos on YouTube of that sort of going on, and that's usually a catastrophic failure of some sort. Just like you know, the catastrophic failures that we see with airplanes, that's certainly well covered on YouTube. If you look, one just happened recently in America, and unfortunately 3 pilots lost their lives. But catastrophic failures of mechanical devices do go wrong. However, in our situation, we do regular inspections, and when I say regular, it's yearly. We also do inspections, when we light them up and things like that. So they really are, for what they do, they really are very safe, and they don't merely they don't have a catastrophic failure as often as people would think they do. But it can happen. But anyway, that's the process of putting boiler tubes in, explained briefly. And like I said, when it comes time, I'll definitely be showing how I do it. There is video out there already on YouTube. If you want to go look that up, go have a look and see how it's done. It's quite a simple process, a little bit labor intensive, but that's the way industry is when it comes to pressure vessels, or generally a lot of things are labor intensive. Clinton, to your note, early boilers were made of wrought iron in the early days, and they didn't have a lot of pressure behind them, but it was the material science at the time that they were using, and that's why a lot of them failed. Plus, they didn't have the rigorous inspections that we have today, all that sort of thing. Jamar Lee, First Floor Audio, he's in the UK, so he's on UK time, mate. So usually around about 8 o'clock in the morning is when he normally streams our time. That's somewhere around there. But if you subscribe to his channel and put your notifications on, you'll get the notifications, that's for sure. Something a little bit different. If you wouldn't mind, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and if you see the hype button, give this video a hype if it's there. So appreciate the support. Right, I'm moving on here. I tell you what, I'm going to go get a drink, and I'm going to put the intermission on, and I'll come back. Oh, here we go. No, we're not. Frozen. Righto, we're back at it. Now, if that video looked a little bit familiar, that's Emma on her steamroller at the National Rally, doing a bit of a tractor pull. And as you can probably tell, her steamroller really didn't have much of an effort pulling that load. Now, Emma's steamroller is working on full pressure, and it's amazing what 180 psi of steam will do for a steamroller like that, and how much force you can put on the ground. Yes, Emma does stream. Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop is her channel. Peter, if you could put that up in the chat, if you wouldn't mind. Emma streams 2 nights a week at the moment. Does Tuesday night CAD lessons, or showing what she does with CAD, and then Wednesday is just a normal live stream for her. Very similar. Emma's just relocated to a new job and getting set up, and very similar to what I'm doing here. She's setting up a workshop with a lathe and that sort of thing. So. And she does sign writing as well. Very talented sort of person to do that. So thanks, Peter. Appreciate it. All right, so keep moving on here. I know it's getting late for you guys down south, and actually, I think that's about it. To tell you the truth, didn't have much planned, and paperwork and that. During the week, big day yesterday at work. I started at 5 in the morning. I'm normally up at 5 to start work at 6:30, but I started at 5 yesterday, and it was just a full-on day. And so I think I might wrap things up now. I appreciate you all being here. I think I've streamed long enough, and you guys have been very entertaining, and thanks for tuning. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and may do a live stream over the weekend. I've got to finish off the whistle video for, do the completion of that, and I need to get back onto the steamroller, which I haven't done. Let's show you the steamroller before we go. Look, hey, look at that. Look, dead dog. Oh my God. Hang on. Let me change cameras. Look at that, dead dog. And you can see the dog hair behind her. Oh, okay. Who wants a prize? Anybody want a prize? I've got nothing to give away. Tell a lie. Righto. There's the boiler of the steamroller. It's been sitting over in the corner there for a while now, and I haven't actually done anything with it for a while. I have stepped away from it for a bit too long, actually. So I need to get back on and do it. So we definitely need to get back. All right, okay. So if you want to give away, let me go into Nightbot here, Nightbot TV, and I'll go into my dashboard, and I will go into giveaways. So the chat's there. Everyone's active chatters, random number. Is it random number? Random number giveaway. All right, keyword. Here we go. So it's going to be for everyone. And g'day, thank you, Cody, for becoming a member. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. Okay, so it must be Give away dog hair. Yeah, why not? Good on you, Clinton. Right, so chat announce. So hopefully unique winners. Type in dog hair. Type it in. Type it in dog hair. I'm sure you could give it to someone's someone's hair. Come on, type it in dog hair, and we will choose a winner. There's only like 5 entries at the moment. There's more than that in the chat. So come on, type it in, and I'll send you some dog hair. Got to thank Clinton for suggesting the word dog hair tonight, the magic word, and even Mum and Dad have sent me a text. I'll bring that up on screen and show you. Turn the brightness. If you turn the brightness down, it works. Hang on. Turn the brightness down. Okay, so Mum and Dad have. No, there you go. Mum and Dad put in dog hair with a dog emoji there. Suck it up, princess. All right, so I think everyone's put it in. Looks like we've got 8 entries, and we're gonna choose a winner. Hey, Cody, congratulations! You have won. Waiting for winner to send a message. Send a message, Cody. Type in anything. Congratulations, Cody. Nightbot has announced it. Cody, the Aussie Brony 94. Emma, thank you very much for becoming a member to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Cody, for winning. So I tell you what, these I will actually give away something one night. I'm just getting set up and making sure this is all working properly. Nightbot, there's various other stream bots out there that you can use. Streamerbot, a couple others. Some of them do a bit more than this one. This is like an entry level bot, Streamerbot, Nightbot. You know, you can make it do announcements and things like that, and the winning, you know, the random number thing. So it's amazing, you know, what's out there to help you do streams. Like I said, the only drawback that I find with this particular software is that I can't bring anyone in on as a guest in the studio. If they do that, you know, other than that, I'm streaming in 4K. I'm, you know, we're getting used to it. I can switch between scenes and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, but anyway, that's enough from me. I really appreciate you guys being in here tonight and supporting me on this journey. Thank you very much. Look after yourselves. Say g'day to each other. G'day, say hi to your mum, dad, whoever. Just go and say hello to someone. Say hello. How you doing today? And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Whistle.